Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today we're going to talk about how you can connect CINC, Commissions Inc. to Chime so that all those leads you have in Commissions Inc. in CINC, they can automatically get added into Chime so you can follow up. You can use these two apps together as one using your favorite parts and build your dream system. Super easy to set this up too. Let me show you how. The first thing you're going to do is go to apination.com and click on Start Syncing. Then you're going to see a ton of different apps, marketing apps, productivity apps, and real estate apps. All these apps you can sync and automate to make your life a lot easier. I'm going to scroll down to C for CINC, Commissions Inc. Click on that, and it's going to show me the apps I can connect with CINC. So you can see I have a few different options: Chime, Follow Boss, KV Core, and MoxieWorks. Today we're connecting Chime, so I'm going to click on that tile. And you can see it's going to show me the workflow available is sending contacts, sending leads from CINC into Chime. There it is, CINC leads into Chime. So I'm going to activate that. And the first step to setting up any of these syncs is always going to be signing into your API Nation account. So if you don't have an API Nation account, you can click here to create one. Or if you do, you can just sign in. You could also just sign in with your Google account, which is what I'm going to do. Next, we're going to connect both the apps. So you would just hit this big connect button. It'll take you out to the CINC website. You're going to put in the CINC site, the CINC username, and your password and hit allow. Once you do that, you'll see a little account. Once you do that, you'll see your account here available to select for this automation. You're going to do the same thing with Chime. Hit connect. It'll take you out to the Chime page. You'll sign in and authorize the connection. All right, so now we've connected both apps. Just a few configurations options here. The first one is, do you want to sync all contacts on first run? That basically means all the existing contacts in CINC, everybody who's already in there, you can have them pushed into Chime when you start up this sync. If you want to do that, just check the box. If instead you only wanted to start syncing over contacts from today going forward, so any leads or contacts you add to CINC from now on, just uncheck that box. As they're getting added to Chime, do you want to assign them to an agent? You can assign them to yourself, or you can specify another agent. And also, if they already exist in Chime, you can check this box and it won't overwrite that contact in Chime. It'll just fill in any additional fields it might have. Or you can uncheck the box and it's going to overwrite the field in Chime. Either way, just decide which one you want to be authoritative and then hit subscribe. It's going to create your sync with those configuration options. So this is all going to be the same as that last page. And there's just two more things I want to show you before we hit this big button to activate the sync. One is the filter. So this is a way so you can specify exactly who's coming over from CINC based on fields in CINC. So maybe you want to only send over people with a certain status. You can say status contains and then put in the status you want here. And you can even do it in advanced mode. So you can say status contains that, or status contains, a second status, and kind of build a little filter that way. So you can do it based on status, you can do it based on email. Maybe you only want people who have addresses in there. So you can say only if the address is not empty. A lot of different options here. Or you can just clear it out and say no filter. Finally, the last part is the mapping. And we do most of this for you. This just shows you where the information from CINC is going in Chime. First name's going to first name, last name's going to last name. If there's anything you want to add in here, so if I scroll down, for example, I know there's a tags. Maybe I want to write in here, tag it with CINC. That way I know that's where it came from. Or maybe I could want to do a dynamic tag. So I could say, let's tag it with the source or the status. And I can actually combine it. I can say CINC status, and then it's going to create a new tag for each of those. So a lot of different ways you can do it. I'm going to just go with status and they'll get tagged with that. And this all looks good. So I'm going to activate this sync. And that's it. It's now up and running. Now, anytime a contact is added to Commissions Inc. sync, it's going to automatically get pushed over to Chime so I can follow up with it there. That's it. No more importing, exporting, downloading, uploading. Contacts are just automatically going to get pushed into Chime so I can use Commissions Inc. sync and Chime together as one super app. If you have any questions or need any assistance setting up this sync, give us a phone call, shoot us an email. We're API Nation and we're connecting the world's applications.